It had a character in it named Count Coco Fang, and I thought it would be hilarious to name myself Count Coco Fang as a joke, as this side character, and I decided to just make it count.
Okay, now we're seeing the Dhalsim.
Yeah, let's just move on from that story.
So will he manage to? Oh my goodness!
Yeah, can Samurai force the switch? Is what we need to know here.
No, so far no.
But Dhalsim does very well against Ryu generally.
He does.
Although the damage out of Evil Ryu
He's got the
can be
great
something
anti-airs,
else.
he's got the great buttons. Also has the fireballs to challenge as well. Can zone.
You know, the fun part about this, about Julio playing Dhalsim is, when he first premiered at Super NCR, he bodied Filipino champs Dhalsim.
With
oh no!
Oh yeah, with Gun, right?
So
This
bad.
is when AE first came out, and F-Champ was not happy.
No, he wasn't, because he kept calling him a scrub that entire time.
Yeah.
After that.
Maggie said something different. I can't say on stream.
Well, we can't. We can't.
But,
I know what he said.
yeah.
Oh, long
man.
history. Oh,
And
geez.
I find it quite funny how Julio is playing Sim now.
Well, I think Sim is a great analog to Yun. Like, the characters that give Yun problems, I think Dhalsim does very well against them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
but
Assuming there are any characters that give Yun problems.
but the archetypes are just so different, you know.
So different, yeah, absolutely. I'm sure he's learned a lot from playing a character so absolutely different from Yun.
One of the things about Dhalsim, though, is like the character is, if you know how to use him, very, very good.
Excellent character, very expressive too. There's so many options in any particular situation.
And playing those angles perfectly, oh my goodness, it's a feat.
Yeah.
Because those angles are difficult. You have to memorize 5 different angles from the same position against certain characters.
Yeah, all the different anti-airs that need to be executed. And not only that, executed better than most characters, because anytime someone gets in on you is a horrible problem.
It's a nightmare, man.
That's
It's a
awesome.
freaking nightmare.
Yeah.
Looks like Chad is rooting for Julio to win this one for Mexico.
For Mexico. All
Man,
right,
he's not even
thanks,
Mexican.
chat. You're so cool.
That's the funny part.
Do it for Mexico, Julio! He's not even from Mexico, bro!
Hold it down for America, Samurai. You got this.
Oh man.
Is this really happening?
Yeah, this is.
This is happening on our stream right
This
now.
is a legit match. Julio is playing Sim,
And he's doing it for Mexico.
For Mexico.
even though he's not Mexican.
No.
Samurai looking good in this round so far.
Yeah, looking strong. Now he's got the life lead. But, like, backing off against Dhalsim doesn't feel so good at any percent.
Oh, yeah.
Any life lead.
Oh! DP's what's that? Stand forward
Creamy?
or stand fierce?
Whatever
I
that
think-
was, it
I
ate
think
the
that was-
DP.
Yeah, Fierce maybe? Yeah, just
It was either a fierce or crouching medium punch.
God, that's disgusting.
It was a limb. And Samurai knew that limb was coming.
Yeah. I mean,
So he's
when you
not
got to make the
garbage.
life lead back with Dhalsim, you got to start throwing out buttons. And you know that as the Ryu player.
Wow, look at Samurai desperately trying to dash up into Dhalsim's space now. With a heavy life deficit too.
Desperately, yeah. I mean, yeah, he wants in there now.
Well, he has to now because he can't play the slow game anymore.
No.
He might as well just risk it, and he does.
If you just
Start
sit
all
there,
over
the
again.
fireballs start, and it's just going to be easy chip.
Yep.
Just got to make it happen. Sometimes also you're like, you know what, just kill me. Just gotta, let's move on to the next match. Ooh, that's going to hurt.
Ooh, wow. Nice
Going to start some pressure here. Yeah.
Stays in front.
One super evens it up a bit. And now the chip damage from Dhalsim. Full screen.
Wow,
Oh my
that
God,
dive
that's
kick
good.
was that challenge of jumping medium punch. I'm surprised.
The bait. Dhalsim is so sick sometimes. Definitely more fun to watch, I think, than to play against.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. No, it's
Oh, that was a sick DP from full screen.
yeah, but he has
Oh,
no
this
health,
chip
and
is
this
gonna
could
be
end it.
bad. Oh, a good option there. He just had to get out, and so you just wait for it.
It would have been a great option if Julio teleported for the mix-up,
For the mix-up.
right? Yeah.
Well, he almost
because
teleported
Because if Julio
through.
teleported, he wouldn't have been able to punish that teleport right there.
Ooh, Samurai going to the character select screen. Is this going to be a re? Oh!
the
Okay, I'm pretty
Ryu.
hyped about this. I'm hyped about this.
What?
I'm
so
really
what do
hyped
you
about
think
this.
he's switching to Ryu? What does that get him? That gives him more health.
Yes.
better fireball game.
Better fireball game, slightly better, right? It's not too much better, but a little bit.
But I think it'll make a difference because that fast fireball is much faster than the Evo Ryu's. So the challenge, and also the slow fireball slower.
Still a pretty good matchup for Dhalsim.
No,
Historically, very good.
Easily 6-4 if I remember.
6-4, yeah. Very classic matchup. Ryu has to guess a little bit more than Dhalsim ever has to in the mid-screen.
Oh,
So
so
trading
tough.
more mid-screen control for a little bit less pressure and damage. See if it works out for him.
So far, not looking so good though. Even though he has some differences in the fireballs, he's still going for that jump-in game. He's trying to move up aggressively and getting punished for it every single time.
Yeah. Not really believing Julio's got the anti-airs, but he's showing he's got them.
You know, Julio doing preemptive anti-airs because they're, well, guaranteed safe, right? He's either going to hit or it doesn't, and then he gets back to neutral. So really smart stuff from Julio right now. Contrary to what Filipino champ has said about him in the past.
To bring up such old news. Yes.
That was like 8 years ago, another buddies.
We're talking about it now.
Where even is Filipino
Zero.
champ?
Why are we talking about this? It has zero relevance. Why am I talking about it?
Let's just change everything that we're talking about. Where is Filipino champ? Does he still exist?
He's in the Philippines.
Yep.
Is it really in the
He's
Philippines?
working for the government as an esports coordinator for the Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Good for him.
And Julio Fuentes trying to win this for Mexico.
Absolutely. And it's
So
looking
it's
free.
so close
This is
for
10-0
Mexico.
Mexico, here we go. and oh, he does it.
Ole, ole, ole.
Fireball, and it's oh my God.
Oh my God. And Julio wins it for Mexico.
Do you want to interview the winner?
He doesn't